It's 7 o'clock on the dot, and it is hump day.
Right in the middle of the week.
This week has flown by.
Has it not?
It has. Good morning, Bucky Berry.
Well, good morning. I just saw you here, a week or two ago?
I know.
I feel totally honored to be back up here. I am not a morning person. As
I know.
everybody around here knows, I come stumbling in the door, drop my coffee cup, trip, get sleep out of this eye, and then I'm going, okay, how's everybody doing this morning?
Well, I'm not far behind you. I normally don't sleep very well. I'm usually up in the last 2 nights because I've been taking some cold medicine, I guess. But
that'll do it.
I have slept like I am in the crypt. I mean,
oh my
not
goodness.
wake up at all until the alarm goes off. And then when the alarm goes off, I'm like, where am I? What happened?
Now, that's one thing. I've never had a problem sleeping. I can lay up on this little table and go sound asleep right now, not a bit of problem. But if somebody calls me at the crack of dawn in the morning, I'm the most agreeable human being in the world. I'll agree to anything.
Hence?
30, 40 years ago, a guy calls me up, wants me to speak at the Rotary Club, and it was about 6 o'clock in the morning. And I'm like, yeah, Joey, no problem. Yeah, man, great, Joey. Man, I'll be there. Yeah, Thursday, 12 o'clock, count me in. Never thought about it again. Thank goodness he called me about 10 o'clock Thursday morning and said, Bucky, make sure you're down here doing. I said, doing what? Not a clue what had happened. Not a clue. So anyway, we went down there, made a little quick speech, and had a good time.
Quick speech. You probably don't even remember the speech, do you?
No, Lord, no. Over the years, I've spoken a bunch of youth groups and stuff, and it's fun. I love kids, and most of it has religious overtones because normally we want to get into hearts about Christ and stuff for the obvious reason. But I went to speak, so I never really practiced it, never sit there and stood in front of the mirror and prepared myself. It was just easy. Just get up there and talk. It's all you got to do. And it's a bunch of kids, and it's entertaining. Went to the little boys club function, which I thought there would be 25, 30 kids. There was like 800 kids out there and their dads. It was a father-son big.
Oh, my goodness.
Mike Colon had spoke the night before. I don't know if y'all remember Mike Colon, Captain Crunch at the Miami Dolphins, played at Auburn, was All-American there. Phenomenal guy. He's actually a fairly good friend of mine. And I mean, a phenomenal speaker. Every one of them dads was sitting there, man, I can't wait to hear you talk. Mike Colon was here last night. He blew it out of the roof. He was fantastic. I had prepared nothing. And I'm going, oh, my gosh. I said, this is going to be bad. Ever since then, I did start. Now, I do prepare a little bit now.
You do?
I don't just go in blind anymore. Yeah. I said, this ain't going to happen again. And actually, I preach at our church every now and then. And all of them love it because I'm big on visual aids. We will take darts and throw them across the room, paper airplanes and throw them through the church, and a bunch of old people in church now. They're all my age. And so we have a blast at church when I preach, and then did the children's church for years. That was so much fun. And the people come up to me after church and say, Becky, that was more fun than the preacher. You've got to start doing this on a regular basis.
Oh, see, it's fun though when it's occasional. I bet if you were throwing paper airplanes every single sermon, somebody get irritated after a hot minute.
Yeah, this is just so out of it. It's once every 2 or 3 months.
Yeah,
and it is. You're right. If you did it every Sunday, it would get old.
Because it's too much of a good thing is too much. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I did. Got talked into doing Vacation Bible School one year.
Yes.
And I decided I was going to lead the class. I didn't decide it. They decided for me that I was going to lead the class of the young ones. Not the babies, but like the middle school up.
It's a handful.
I much would have rather been in there doing ornaments, coloring, something.
One of the crafty deals.
Crafty stuff.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, these kids, I got out of there and I was like, they were schooling me.
They will.
And kids, I practiced. I prepared and they were schooling me. I was ready and I was like, oh, okay. And I'm looking back at my notes going, I don't remember writing that part down, And that
kids now are different too.
They will call you out.
spoke over at the Isabella football team
Mm-hmm.
here a couple of years ago. And, I walk in and it's like, okay, I played for Bear Bryant. I've got these guys' attention
yeah.
automatically. It's just, well, yeah, I'm sitting in there and they're all playing on the phones. Ain't nobody even looking at me. That was a tough crowd, by golly.
Yes.
And then, you tell your first little joke to get them kind of into it. And everybody sits there. Mm-hmm. A little and I'm going, I'm in trouble.
Oh, yeah. This is a tough crowd.
I'm in trouble.
Crowd. Yes. Well, I admit. So I've got my Christmas shirt on today. This is like a Grinch style Christmas shirt. I decided it's time. What is today? The 3rd of December. We're gonna get in here.
It's Christmas
and it's
time.
Christmas time. I'm ready to go.
So let's be the Grinch.
Right. And last night I get home and we ate early. I mean, I've turned into my grandparents. Like when I get home, immediately we're eating dinner.
Yeah.
We're winding down for the evening. Already got my jammies on.
It's time to turn the
at
TV on, get the
4:05.
jammies on.
Yes.
Prop the feet up.
Yes. So we ate a quick dinner. It was like, hubby was like, well, what do you want to fix? And I was like, well, I don't know. We got leftover roast. We got leftover chili. Yeah. And he was like, well, what about leftover roast? And I was like, well, I really don't want it. And he was like, well, what about the chili? And I was like, I really don't want that either.
I don't think I want that.
And
Just
he's
nothing,
like, well,
nothing hit the fancy.
He said, well, we need to eat this roast up. So, because it's a pretty good bit left. And I was like, well, you have the roast. And he's like, well, what are you going to have? And I said, I don't know, cereal. So I ate a bowl of cereal last night.
I've had that many a times.
I mean, it didn't hurt my feelings any. I ate my bowl of cereal. We decided to go ahead. We just bypassed living room, went straight to bed. I had my jammies already on, and he puts on Emmett Otter. My favorite Christmas show ever.
Oh, and you can't go to sleep now.
Oh, and I would have too, and it was like 5:30.
Oh my
God! And I would have gone straight to sleep.
Well, it gets dark at 3 in the afternoon.
Right. He put that on, and I was so tickled. Because that's one of my favorites. Yes. And every time I watch it like I've never seen it before. And I'm looking I'm looking for stuff. I was like, how do they make that happen? Because it's Jim Henson's puppets is how they do it. And it's old. It came out when I was like 6 or 7 years old.
Oh my goodness.
And the first time I watched it was on HBO. I don't think I've ever seen it.
I'm going to have to watch that one.
Yeah. It came out early in the 70s.
Well, I'm going to tell you how manly I am at our house at this time of the year.
Manly.
I feel like Charlie Sheen.
Oh, yeah.
We will watch one, most of the times 2 Hallmark movies. Every night.
My hubby will not do it.
And I absolutely love them.
Well,
you sit there, Ted, it is the same thing.
That's what hubby said.
Every time. They meet, they like each other, they have the falling out, they kiss, it's over.
Yeah.
And when they kiss, I'd get a little choked up, I get a little knot in my throat, a little tear in my eye. And I'm going, oh my gosh. Me and my wife love them. I'm serious.
I love them.
This is every night.
I watch them. Of course I do. And it is the same basic scenario.
Same exact thing every time.
They're going to save Christmas somehow or another. Christmas got to get saved. The toy store's got to get saved. The bookstore, the antique store, the bakery, the advertising agency.
But
somebody's writing a book.
They have the breakup.
Yeah.
Right there with 15 minutes to go in the movie. They have the breakup. It's catastrophic. They're never going to get back together.
It's always the misunderstanding. It's always a breakup from a misunderstanding.
Yeah. Neither one of them are wrong. It's just a misunderstanding.
And lack of communication. And I'm sitting there going, see, right there.
Pay attention.
Hubby will not, he'll come by. If he sees it, he just gives me the look. He's like, I'm going to watch TV in
Come
here.
on over to our house. You'll watch a couple of them every night.
But he likes to watch weird stuff. Like, he'll put stuff on. Sometimes it's creepy, scary stuff. I don't do scary stuff. And other times it's just weird. And I'll look at it. I'll read what it's about. I'll go, what are we watching? He'll go, why do you need to know? I was like, because I'm about to find out if I'm going to be in here watching it with you. Because I'm
watching or am I doing something else now?
He's watching some show called, I don't know, Paribus or Plaribus or something. It's so weird and stupid. And I'm like, I'm not watching this. So I'm going to scroll on my phone while you watch this.
Well, I don't
And
want
then
to jump subjects on you.
And then I go, oh, what's happening here?
Oh, then you get interested.
And then I put my phone over here and I go, oh, well, why are they doing that? What's that? So what has she got to do with any
And
of
now
this?
you
What's
just sat
happening
down
here?
in the recliner next to him and you're wrapped up in the show.
And then I'm watching this stupid show that I don't want to watch.
And you like it, though.
And I don't want to say I like it, but I get invested.
But you get entangled in it.
I get
and
entangled
can't
and
get
invested, and
unentangled.
I got to know what's happening here. You know, but he'll do the same thing. If I'm watching something he don't want to watch, and then he'll give me 9,000 questions, and I'm like, I know every bit as much as you do right now. Can we just watch it?
Say, honey, there's 5 minutes left of the show. I can't give you the whole show right before. Let me see the end, and I'm going to tell you how everything works.
Go to the IMDb. They'll tell you from start to finish what's about to happen if you just need the Cliff Notes version. So,
anyway, don't want to jump subjects on you, but you was talking about dinner just a minute. Y'all will not believe what we had for dinner last night.
What you had for?
I had a bowl of turnip greens about that big around, about that deep. And a big shout out to Dwayne Strength, goes to our church. He got a big turnip green garden.
Oh,
he
they were
picked
fresh.
Cleaned them, brought them to the house for us. My wife cooked them with a big plate of cornbread. We had cornbread and turnip greens
There
last
is
night.
nothing wrong with that.
Oh my gosh, that was so good.
Throw in some pieces of ham, and I'm good. That is my dinner.
Oh yes, got little chunks of ham
Just
in
gotta
it.
have that in there to feel like I'm eating some meat.
It's right. And Dwayne brought me this big thing of pepper sauce. I just about drink. He makes the best pepper sauce you've ever seen. And that thing's loaded down. I am so bloated still from last night.
From all those turnip greens,
Yeah.
there's nothing wrong with that.
Aren't they full of iron? What's in turnip
Something.
greens?
They're full of something.
My body
They're
craves it,
full of
whatever
something.
it is.
I don't know. They got something. They got something in it. And they're just good. I think it is iron. I think greens like that, spinach, turnip greens,
And whatever it is, my body's craving
collards.
it.
I'll eat any green you
I
give
love
me.
collards.
I don't care. I turn it. I love them all. Just
love
give them all to
collards.
me. All right, we're going to say thank you to our morning show sponsors real quick. Thank you to Chilton Mobile Home Supply, Country Financial Insurance, Central Alabama Wellness, Coca-Cola, my bestie Mike Baker. See, it's on right here, right here. He is from Coca-Cola United Montgomery. I want to make sure I get it right. And thank you, Mikey. He keeps us fully stocked with all of our Coca-Cola products.
Here's a drum roll.
Here we go. A 1 and a 2 and a... Oh, that was perfect right there.
Absolutely.
That pop sounded so good.
It just tastes good when it pops.
And the angels
Now
sang.
that starts the morning all right.
There we go. Joshua Inman said, tell Bucky I said hello.
Well, tell them I said hey.
Good morning, Tiffany. Mike is listening. Good morning to Mike. Thank y'all so much for watching and listening. All right. Also, thank you to Chilton Chamber of Commerce, Larry Puckett Chevrolet, Putter Up in Pelham, which they asked me to tell you all. They now have a cool thing where you can have I don't want to call it a subscription, but I'm trying to think of how you say it, membership option. So memberships you can get for $14.99 monthly. You get 2 rounds of putt-putt per month.
Now, where's this at?
At Putter Up in Pelham.
Well, gee whiz.
For $27.99, unlimited putt-putt each month. $65.99, you get a family unlimited putt-putt for 2 adults, 2 kids, and you get 10% off your drinks and snacks.
Help my golf game. I had to be going up there.
Here's the thing. That is a great Christmas gift. You get a
that
family.
is a great Christmas
You get a
gift.
family that for unlimited for the month, especially when it's cold like it is right now. And
Are they inside or outside?
They're inside.
Oh,
It is indoor. It's high-tech indoor golf.
What a deal.
Mini golf. It
All right,
is.
me and my golf buds are going to
All
have to go
of the technology is in the putter. You have 9 holes, and there's challenges you can set up and do this.
Did they
It's
have
so
instructions?
they will teach you how to do
Yeah,
it.
because Jason Richards, he needs some instruction. That's the worst putter you've ever seen. The boy can't make a putt. I don't know what it is about him.
Bless him. He just can't make one. I went by and saw him yesterday. Was it yesterday? Yes, because it was freezing cold.
And he was in the office practicing his
He was
putting.
in the office, and he looked like he was about ready to walk out the door. And I'm thinking, he is not going to go to play golf in this cold weather with the wind blowing.
He didn't, but me and the college boys did yesterday.
Did not.
And it was freezing. Freezing.
Yes, it was cold yesterday. I ended up getting my toboggan out of my trunk
It
and
was
wearing
freezing.
it all day.
I paid for 18. I told him, I said, dude, we're playing 9. I said, I can't last 18. I said, I'm about to die out here.
9 and I'm done.
Yeah, and I mean, water all over the course. My feet got stepped in a mud hole right off the bat, so my left foot was wet. I'm going, oh my gosh. Now, those boys are laugh a minute, but it is, I was cold. I said, that's it. Now, they'll be coming to the house to work today because they're all broke. So,
Oh, yeah, right?
So we got to figure out something for them.
Swivel glider rocker.
Ooh.
It swivels, it rocks, and it kind of glides as it rocks.
And stays outside.
You can sit outside. They've got the kind that is made of that composite
Yes.
material, and it will stay forever.
Wow.
Yeah. All right, we're going to take a break. When we come back, we're going to talk about some stuff going on this weekend in the area. Also, we start our promo next Monday, so we're going to talk about that as well. So y'all stay with us. You're listening to Morning Mayhem here on Piper Peach Radio. Therese and Bucky broadcasting live from the Clayton Tractor Studios. We'll be right back. Workout Anytime in Clanton is now open. Your fitness, your schedule. We have top-of-the-line treadmills and weights, but we are more than just a gym. We bring luxury and results to your fitness routine. Relax in our sauna. Recharge with red light therapy. Refresh in our hydro massage beds. Get that glow with unlimited tanning and push your limits with dynamic classes. Need guidance? Our personal trainers are here to help you set your goals, stay motivated, and get real results. This is your space, your time, your transformation, open 24/7. Workout Anytime, now open in Clanton.
Traditions come and go, but excellent service and compassionate care are benchmarks in any era. That's what Ellison Memorial Funeral Home is committed to providing you, whether through the pre-arrangement process or seeking services at your time of loss. Ellison Memorial offers a noticeable level of care and attention to detail. Others do not. So before making a decision based on yesterday's traditions, experience the Ellison difference when it comes to your loved one's final arrangements. You'll be glad you did. Call us today at 205-280-4600. Ellison Memorial Funeral Home, setting the new standard in local funeral service excellence. We are always here when you need us.
Underage drinking is deemed by many adults to be a rite of passage. Parents who host parties for youth may think they are being protective, but they are actually putting their youth at risk of physical and social consequences. Know the truth. Underage drinking and social hosting is a bad mix. For more information, contact Central Alabama Wellness, 205-651-0077, or visit centralalabamawellness.org.
Chilton Mobile Home Parts and Supply is your go-to destination for top quality mobile home parts and supplies in Clanton, Alabama. Conveniently located at 14023 County Road 29, just 3 miles east of Thorsby. We offer a diverse inventory, including underpinning, doors, windows, faucets, tubs, setup supplies, and more. Our commitment to quality ensures you'll find the best solutions for your mobile home needs. Upgrade your space with stylish doors and windows. Enhance functionality with top-notch faucets and tubs. All conveniently available in one place. Visit us today or call 205-646-1949. Transform your mobile home with Chilton, where quality meets convenience.
We are back. The time is 7:21. You're listening to Morning Mayhem on Piper Peach Radio. Teresa and Bucky here with you on this Wednesday. This week is flying by.
And this last month zipped by. It'll be Christmas yesterday by tomorrow.
Yeah, it will.
Time just screams by.
It does.
Screams by.
And this time of year especially.
Yes.
It's like, sooner get your Christmas tree up and you got to take it back down again. And I get so, I don't want to say depressed, but I just get so let down when it's over with.
You try to slow it down a little bit, enjoy the moment, and just sit, like we'll just sit at night, and I'll tell my wife, because she does all the trees and stuff. I think we got like 7 in the house. And I'll just sit there, and she puts in a ton of work there. And I sit there and tell her, baby, these trees are beautiful. I mean, you make it feel like Christmas. Just to enjoy it a little bit more.
You're so sweet.
Well, it's just a blink of an eye. She'll be taking them all down again.
Jeffrey.
And we got no kids at home. I mean, when the kids come up for Christmas, but she puts in a ton of work in this stuff. Now, she loves Christmas.
See, I do too.
I mean, we talked about this last time.
Yes,
You and her,
I love Christmas.
Same, identical. She loves Christmas and has got enough Christmas ornaments for 15 families. I think she's furnished 5 different families all of their Christmas ornaments.
Really?
And still got a pile of them. But she loves Christmas and puts a ton of effort into it.
If I had more room, I would put up more stuff. But it's just like the way our house is set up. There's just not really enough corners and stuff for me to put
another tree in.
Trees and stuff. So I've got it decorated as good as I can. My mantle takes the brunt of it and the tree. Yeah. So I have all of that. So when you first walk in, that's what you see. You see that mantle. Yeah,
when you walk in, Christmas. You know it's Christmas.
My son, he came in a few weeks ago. It was right when I was it was like the very 1st of November when I started putting all that stuff out. And he walked in, he goes, Mama, it already smells like Christmas in here. He comes upstairs and he goes, and it looks like Christmas. I mean, I already had the tree up. I had everything ready to go.
And a lot of people don't appreciate all the effort that goes in that. You got the ladders and step stools and boxes full of everything. All that's out on the floor as you're putting it up there. And then after you get it up, then you got to put all the leftovers back up in the attic where they come from so they're not in the way. But it does look beautiful, and it looks Christmassy. I mean, it is. I
love it.
It is Christmas time in our house. I promise you that.
No doubt about it.
No question.
You've got a very special good morning.
From who?
Briar Smith.
Briar Smith, that's my daughter.
She said, "Good morning, Bucky," from your daughter.
Absolutely.
Good morning. Thanks
go
for
get them today,
Liz.
Briar girl. Go get them. Briar is a school teacher and born in absolutely DNA is nothing but school teacher. Mm-hmm. Probably the best school teacher to ever walk the face of this earth.
Where's she teach?
At Verbena.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yes, she does, and she is a sweetheart. Now she has got.
I don't doubt that. I bet between you and your wife, all of your kids are nothing but.
No, the 2 boys are mean.
Oh, they're mean. Okay.
Yeah, no,
well,
they're just mean. No, they're
Forget
mean.
I said that.
They're mean kids.
Forget I said it.
The boys are big. They
Briar's the only sweet.
Yeah, Briar's sweet. She's a sweetheart. The 2 boys are just mean, though.
All right, Baden's brought us some stuff to taste
well, I'm
test.
gonna tell you what. Now here we got a delivery from
yes, we do.
Dairy Queen. It looks like
it's Christmas fluff. All right, we're gonna try it. This is Taylor made this. It's got some green. It's got looks like pistachio type stuff. Marshmallows, coconut. I love
We're
fluff.
gonna see if you fall out.
I'm not gonna fall out. I've already had some of Taylor's stuff, and I know it's good.
It looks good.
That's good.
Is that better than breakfast? Is that better than McDonald's?
Oh heck yeah!
Is that better than Egg McMuffin?
I'm gonna say a different word, but
Are they limited on air on what you can say about Christmas goodies?
I mean, you don't want. We're talking about Christmas. You don't want to say some bad words. Taylor, that is good.
Gang, for what it's worth, I think that stuff is really good. If you
That
could hear
is
the
good.
sounds coming out and the smile on the face.
That was good. She makes all kind of cool stuff, little desserts like that. That's good. That is a Christmas treat right there.
That looks
Still
good.
chewing on the nuts. That's delicious. Fantastic. All right, we got to talk about some events in the area. this one isn't necessarily here, but Maplesville going to the state championship.
That's a big deal right there.
Tomorrow, game starts at 3 o'clock
That's a big deal.
at the Protective Stadium downtown.
Yes.
It's my understanding there is going to be a little bit of a caravan on the way down there.
There will be a big turnout.
They
from
line up
Maplesville.
at 1 to welcome the team in where they in the entrance there. They play Wadley. This is a rematch from
Wadley's
last
got
year.
like a 56-game winning streak.
Well,
And
you know.
Maplesville has had only, 3 teams score on them this year. This
Mm-hmm.
should be a collision of Goliaths.
Yes,
I mean, this should be a heck of a game.
I'm very excited about this
Oh,
game.
no joke.
I'm so excited
This
about
will
this
probably be
game.
the best game in the state playoffs.
We broadcasted live from Maplesville High School Auditorium on Monday.
Are you going to broadcast this game?
They are.
Oh, wonderful.
Baden's going to be
gonna
down
do it.
there. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Baden and he's the producer, but Jason and Van are going to do the play-by-play and the color commentary
Wonderful.
for our
That's-
station.
So you will actually be down there then, Baden.
Mm-hmm.
We're talking off air now, but Baden is over in the corner over here.
Eating.
He don't have the face for radio even, not even radio. But that's going to
That's
be
good.
a phenomenal game right there. And come on, Maplesville, let's knock Wadley off that big old high horse they got.
Well, they wanted a rematch too, so, and I know Maplesville did. They got to redeem themselves. So, but we talked with Coach Abbott, and we talked to their quarterback, number 5, Pierce Jurgen, I think is how you say his name. I mean, that kid is something else.
Just a class act.
Yes, sir, he is.
Wow.
He was so, and I guess he chose him because he's a quarterback, not usually like your captain of the team, and the way he spoke about the team, there never once did he say me, I. It was
Oh,
all
wow.
we,
It's a team attitude.
the guys, we, us,
Wow.
brotherhood, family. Those were the words that he
Wow.
was spitting out. And,
That's a sign of a good team right there.
and something that Jason told me, and I guess I didn't realize it so much, but Jason was saying, in most of these smaller schools, like your 1, 2, 3, 4A's, you have the guys on the offense, they come right back on the field for the defense.
Oh, yes.
So you have very versatile players.
Your studs are going to stay in that game the whole game.
But the one thing he was that he made sure to point out is that there's not one star player that you have to hang the game on. These guys, you have more than one receiver, more than one linebacker, more than one defensive tackle. I mean, you have more than one running back. Everybody,
They're just all good.
there's several in each position that can, if one comes out, the other one comes back, and they just pick up and keep
Wow.
going. And I love the way, and they all look up to Coach Abbott and the whole coaching staff, and it's my
Hence
understanding
why
that
they're
they
in the state playoff too.
exactly.
I mean, it takes a lot more than just talent to get there. They've got the talent, they got the attitude, they got the class, they got the coaching behind them. They've got the whole package. It should be a heck of a game.
It's going to
'Cause
be
Wadley
100%.
is not a pushover. I mean, they're just not a push. This is a collision of 2 giants coming together.
Yep.
It should be a phenomenal. It's
think it's
probably
gonna
going
be
to
a
be the
great
best
game.
game in the whole state playoffs.
I think so, for sure.
It's going to be a good one.
It is going to be a good. So again, that is going to be tomorrow, 3 o'clock, Protective Stadium, Maplesville versus Wadley, and then tomorrow
And it will
night.
be on Piper Peach Radio.
Yes, it will. You can download the app. That's how you're going to be able to listen.
And everybody needs to listen to this game because it's a biggie.
It is. You can hear it on Piper Peach Radio. Download the app. You hit the app, tap the app, and it comes up.
Yeah.
Automatically start listening.
Just
Are
the
y'all
way
doing a
Briar
pregame?
Smith did this morning.
Okay, they are going to do a pregame. All right, so at 7:30, we'll take a break. When we come back, I'm going to tell you about some Christmas events that are coming coming around in the area starting tomorrow night through the weekend. And we got to talk about our big giveaway that we're going to be doing starting next week. So y'all stay with us. You're listening to Morning Mayhem here on Piper Peach Radio. Therese and Bucky broadcasting live from the Clayton Tractor Studio. We'll be right back.
Looking for the perfect way to unwind, compete, and have fun with friends or family? Then Putter Up Pelham is your next destination. Coming this June. Whether you're a mini golf pro or just out for a good time, Putter Up offers a one-of-a-kind indoor putting experience with custom effects lighting, sounds, and robotics at each hole, plus automated scoring and a virtual caddy to guide your game. And our ADA-compliant courses include special putters for individuals using wheelchairs or walkers, so everyone can join the fun from ages 4 to 100. Rain or shine, day or night, it's always game time at Putter Up. Come for the fun, stay for the challenge. Swing by Putter Up, where every stroke counts. Need reliable towing or diesel repair? Mem's Wrecker and Heavy Duty Diesel Repair has you covered. We specialize in light and heavy duty towing and recovery with the latest equipment for any job, from campers and tractor trailers to winch box recoveries, and the only local-based rotator in the county. We do it all. Our diesel repair services include computer diagnostics, engine rebuilds, transmission and clutch work, and general maintenance. Trust Mem's Wrecker and Heavy Duty Diesel Repair for top-notch service. Call us at 205-217-1984. Some family traditions begin with an ending. Lasting family legacies are established at Martin Funeral Home, where for over 100 years, we have served the families in our community. Bobby, Donnie, Norma, and our family at Martin Funeral Home would like to express our sincere gratitude for allowing us to serve your family. Every life story deserves the perfect setting. We are here to make that happen for you and your loved one. We offer traditional funeral home services, and we are now excited to be the home of the first crematory in Clanton, Alabama. Our goal is to serve our families no matter what their needs are. Martin Funeral Home, serving Chilton County since 1921. Please give us a call at 205-755-3550.
Back. The time is 7:34. You're listening to Morning Mayhem on Piper Peach Radio. Trace and Bucky Berry broadcasting live from the Clinton Tractor Studio. My favorite co-host.
Absolutely. And what I want you to do is start putting this thing live in the breaks. There's more. There's more inside information in the breaks. We're talking about money and how much Therese makes.
No. Here's the thing.
Saying she needs a big bonus at Christmas. I'm going, yes, she should. And
I do believe that.
Here now,
I do believe I need a big old bonus.
Oh, I think you should too. I'll vote for it. Big
Christmas
bonus. Christmas bonus. Big time.
Some of the stuff we talk about during breaks is not meant for outside these walls.
Oh, no.
And certainly not for the camera, for sure. But
that was very jokingly that I said we need to air what goes on during the breaks.
Now, we were really talking about some college football, but we'll get to that in a minute.
Yes.
Because there's a lot going on.
There's a lot going on in college.
Right now, we want to talk about what's going on around the area. This weekend is packed. So we got the Maplesville ball game.
That's big.
Tomorrow night.
That's big.
Also, tomorrow night, starting at 5 o'clock, Jemison is having their parade and Christmas tree lighting. And that starts at 5 o'clock. After the parade, immediately after, everybody's going to go over there to I call it it's attached to the city hall, the auditorium there that they just built, and community center, and they're going to have Santa, where everybody can come and take pictures with Santa. It's completely free. They're going to have some hot chocolate, coffee. Everybody can warm up afterwards.
Wonderful.
There's going to be a mailbox where you can drop letters to Santa in. So they're having their big Christmas event tomorrow night. Then on Friday night, Clanton is having their Christmas parade and tree lighting. That starts at 5 o'clock as well. The parade starts at 5. The Christmas tree lighting starts at 7. Yours truly will be emceeing the Christmas tree lighting.
Oh, my goodness. I am in the presence of greatness here.
I was asked to do it. I was asked to do it because Daughter Bill couldn't, but it's okay.
That's because you're multi-talented and you're great at the job. No,
I understand
You will do fantastic.
that I was the runner-up. I get it, but
Well, they just told you that so they wouldn't have to pay you as
Yeah,
much money.
I'm
You were really the
excited.
first choice from what I heard.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well,
I heard you were the first choice.
I'm very excited about doing
That's
it.
a big honor, and
It is,
congratulations
it is.
for that.
I'm really
That is
excited.
admirable.
Excuse me, at the Christmas tree lighting, they are going to have a little bit of entertainment. They're going to have, I think, some dancers or something, and then I got a whole schedule, but they're going to have some music. Rachel's sister is very musically inclined. I actually heard her practicing and was blown away. I thought it was the radio.
There's some multi-talented people around here.
Chilton County is slap full of it.
Yes, there's some really multi-talented
It's
people.
wild to me.
And you wonder how they stay hidden, because they need to be up there in Nashville or
I
out
know.
in Hollywood somewhere.
Yes.
Some of them's voice is so phenomenal, it's unbelievable.
Rachel told me, she said, I got the business sent, she got the talent. I was like, well,
And then people like me got neither one.
I know, and I got neither one either.
Oh,
Only
my
thing, I
God.
have the gift of gab, and that's it.
Hey, it gets us through. We
Yeah.
survived this one.
And then on Sunday, starting at 2:00, is the Maplesville Old Fashioned Christmas. That is a huge thing that they do every single year. They're going to have the Christmas tree walk where you can go in and see businesses and donors have donated Christmas trees, and it's so pretty to watch, see that all lit up. Every vendor that sets up at the Maplesville Old Fashioned Christmas is giving something away. It's free.
Wow.
Everything is free.
Now, we might
Everything.
go to Maplesville for that one right there.
I want to tell you, we went last
day
year.
was that again?
That's Sunday.
This
Starts
Sunday.
at 2:00, and we went last year. And talk about Hallmark. You know, it's got that little area right there, and there were so many people on that main street.
Oh, my
I
goodness.
looked at Baden and I was like, where are these people coming from?
Oh, my goodness.
Maplesville is teeny tiny. There were
Until it gets Christmas time.
1,000+ people there.
There was that many people.
It was, and I was asking folks, where are you from? Well, I'm from Selma. I'm from Isabella. I'm from Montgomery. I'm from Prattville.
Oh, wow.
I came from Calera. They were from everywhere
Big
in Chilton
turnout.
County. I mean, it is. This is like something they've been doing for years, so it's big and people know about it.
Well, it's that
and,
free stuff that gets them up there.
but it's huge, and Christine and Karen, they do a great job of. They work on this year round. They host some other fundraisers to be able to put this on. And they'll have Santa there too. They'll have music and just lots to do. There's so much.
Lordy,
going
let's
on.
hope Maplesville wins the state championship, because that'll add a
I
whole
know.
lot of
I
excitement
bet.
to it.
I would think that if they do win it, that would be maybe a sighting there of the team or something. That would just
have to
be the
have
icing on the cake.
That'd
I
have to have
think
the players sitting up there,
we'd have to.
some kind of parade with
Yeah,
them
I got
going
something
through.
in my eye, y'all. It is sticking me. I don't know if it's eyelash or what it is, but
From sleeping too long last
could
night.
be some
When you
sleep.
get 10
Yeah, I
hours of
slept.
sleep,
Yeah, I
that's what
slept hard. So, and then starting on Monday, Piper Peach Radio, we're giving away some Christmas cash, Bucky. We did it last year.
Oh, my goodness, I love that now.
This
now
is-
that I can,
yes.
you can't get, cash is like fun. You just can't get too much
I
of it.
know, right? This starts on Monday. We're going to be giving away $100 a day for 9 days. On the 10th day, we're going to give away $1,000
Oh my gosh.
to one lucky winner.
Now, how do you qualify to win this?
So
stuff?
what we're going to do, starting on Monday, we're going to do social media push where we give you some things to do. It may be, tell us we'll have a post that we'll put. It'll give you directions of what you need to do. And it'll be like things like show us your Christmas trees or your outdoor decorations.
This is just way cool.
What is your favorite Christmas dessert or meal, or your favorite memory of Christmas, the worst gift
So it
you
don't
ever
take
got.
a lot of effort or talent.
Yeah.
Just get involved.
Show
is
us
what-
the worst Christmas pictures you've got, which some of them are hilarious.
I can
Show us your
imagine.
pets dressed up in their Christmas stuff. We'll just come up with different
Yeah.
fun things to do. And every
Now-
person that participates and follows all the instructions, because I'm a stickler on following those instructions, I am the giveaway and the contests. I call me the contest czar.
Do you have to win one of the hundreds to qualify for the 1,000, or is it open to everybody?
It's open to everybody.
Oh my gosh. What a deal.
Everybody that participates is automatically entered into the
Wonderful.
1,000. Even if you win the 100, you still qualify for the 1,000.
So you could get $1,100.
But we have even something more to be able
It's going
to
to be hard to
qualify.
top that. It's going to be hard to top
Here's
that.
the thing, and I'm not opposed to this starting right now today.
Okay.
If you bring us a canned good for our
Great idea.
food pantry,
Great idea.
you will get five entries into the $1,000.
Wonderful idea.
You bring
Because
some canned goods, you'll get 5 entries into the $1,000. If you bring an unwrapped toy, you get 10 entries into the $1,000. And we're going to put all this on our Facebook page. Don't worry.
Wonderful.
But if you want to drop some stuff
Who
off,
come up with this idea? This is fantastic. Congratulations. This is awesome.
Look, I cannot take complete credit
Well,
for
this
it.
is awesome.
This is something I did at the other radio station that we did as a collective
Yes.
effort. We've changed it up here a little
Yeah.
bit to fit this area and what was going on here. But yeah, I wanted to do something that got the community involved. And I didn't want to just give away money. I want to help folks in the process.
And let me tell you, we are truly blessed. We're excited. We're putting Christmas up. There's families out there that are hurting.
Mm-hmm.
There's people that will be hungry. There's kids that will get nothing for Christmas.
And we don't want that. We want to make sure that
we want to try to cover
we take
all
care.
that we can.
And so we offered sponsorships to be able to make this possible. And just let me read you off what we have right now. Clanton Tractor, Country Financial Insurance, Suits Me, Farmers Home Furniture, McKinnon Toyota, McKinnon Nissan, Woods Surfside Marina over in Pell City, Clanton Outdoors, First Bank of Alabama, Chilton Mobile Home Supply, and Nowhere on 7th. All of these folks
Wow.
have sponsored this giveaway
Wonderful.
to make this possible.
Wonderful.
So it's because of them that we're able to do it. We
Wonderful.
couldn't do it without them. So we appreciate them so very much. But yeah, see, last year, Nowhere on 7th, she did something so cool. She was like, if you bring a toy for their giveaway here to here,
Yeah.
and then what they did was this big toy drive and then brought everything up here. If you bring a toy, then you got in for their bands and stuff for free.
Oh, wow.
For each time
No
you
cover
brought
charge at
something, you got in for free for
Way
something.
cool.
And and those people that bring toys and canned goods up there, they'll have their name written down.
Yeah.
And they get entered into the $1,000 as well. So it's just one big. Good morning. How are you? Andy, come on in here.
It's one of the little elves sneaking in right here. I
Yeah,
see the little
it
eyes
is.
poking through there.
Andy, you just get off your bus route. Look, he's even got a little. Grab a chair.
That's so he can identify himself.
Oh, you don't have time to. Bye. Thanks for stopping in. Long enough to be the peanut gallery.
I know it.
Well, thank you for that. He abandoned us, and then he comes in here and gives me grief. What in the world?
Come in with grief and leave. Just. Mm-hmm. And you got the Grinch shirt on. You need to wear
Yeah.
the Grinch shirt. Hold on.
See, I got my backup quarterback today. That's okay. That's fine.
Look, I've never been
He's my
considered
favorite.
backup.
He's my favorite quarterback. He's my favorite co-host anyway.
Absolutely. You
No.
hear that dollar bill? The favorite co-host. Favorite dollar bill. The favorite. That's sitting right here.
Bye. See you. Be careful. Good morning, Jamie. Good morning, Judy. Good morning, Martha. Some folks watching and listening. So yes, that is. We're going to be giving away all that money, and that is how you can do it. So
And let
if
me tell you, that's a great idea. The toy drive, the food banks, well needed.
yes,
What
we
a
helped
great idea.
several families last year that were, and when I say in need, I don't mean they were in desperate need,
There's a lot of them out there.
and they were so grateful
Yes.
and so thankful for it, and it made me cry. So
Yes. Well, that's what happens.
really
It
excited.
gets on them emotional heartstrings.
It does. And I want to also welcome Clanton Outdoors. They're one of our new sponsors here. You got to go by and see Greg. He is.
I was there 3-4 days ago.
Really?
Yep.
He's
I
got
ran out
all
of the
kinds of
little
good stuff out now.
watermelon worms. I seem to like them in my pond, so good shout out to him.
Yep.
They work great.
Y'all go by and see Greg at Clanton Outdoors. He's
Yes.
got all kinds of good stuff in there. He's the new owner. So Brian sold it to Greg. Greg's the new owner there at Clanton Outdoors, and he's got all kinds of good stuff in there.
I did not know it sold.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Greg's the owner now. Greg Gay. He's well known around these parts apparently because Mike Ellison, who was my co-host yesterday, they know each other, and Greg seems to know a lot of folks around here.
Wow.
So, yep.
Wonderful.
All right. It's 7:47. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we're going to talk about some of these news headlines. I got one that I want to talk about. It revolves around an intoxicated intruder, and that's all I'm going to tell
Now, is
you.
this the Auburn coach? The new Auburn coach?
No. We'll talk about that too.
And we're going to break now.
Bucky thinks he's a comedian today. Okay, I see. Look, you've drawn the line in the sand now. Oh, here we go. All right, y'all stay with us. We'll be right back. You're listening to Morning Mayhem here on Papa Peach Radio. Teresa and Bucky broadcasting live from the Clinton Tractor Studio. We'll be right back. Workout Anytime in Clanton is now open. Your fitness, your schedule. We have top-of-the-line treadmills and weights, but we are more than just a gym. We bring luxury and results to your fitness routine. Relax in our sauna. Recharge with red light therapy. Refresh in our hydro massage beds. Get that glow with unlimited tanning and push your limits with dynamic classes. Need guidance? Our personal trainers are here to help you set your goals, stay motivated, and get real results. This is your space, your time, your transformation. Open 24/7. Workout Anytime, now open in Clanton.
Traditions come and go, but excellent service and compassionate care are benchmarks in any era. That's what Ellison Memorial Funeral Home is committed to providing you, whether through the pre-arrangement process or seeking services at your time of loss. Ellison Memorial offers a noticeable level of care and attention to detail. Others do not. So before making a decision based on yesterday's traditions, experience the Ellison difference when it comes to your loved one's final arrangements. You'll be glad you did. Call us today at 205-280-4600. Ellison Memorial Funeral Home, setting the new standard in local funeral service excellence. We are always here when you need us.
Underage drinking is deemed by many adults to be a rite of passage. Parents who host parties for youth may think they are being protective, but they are actually putting their youth at risk of physical and social consequences. Know the truth. Underage drinking and social hosting is a bad mix. For more information, contact Central Alabama Wellness, 205-651-0077, or visit centralalabamawellness.org.
We are back. The time is 7:50. You're listening to Morning Mayhem here on Piper Peach Radio. Teresa and Bucky here. We're giving some people fits off air. I tell you what.
This off-air time has been
I know.
really entertaining
And
today.
it
Now,
has
really
been.
has.
We have laughed and laughed. So good morning to Ricky. He is our local foreign correspondent. He gives,
Our local foreign
right,
correspondent.
yeah, he gives us lots of stuff to talk about. What he does my work for me. Like he sends me all the news stories.
He's the kind of guy you want to keep close in.
Yeah. He's been, ever since he realized that I was doing this, he has been a very staunch supporter, and I
Does he
appreciate
send you
him
the
very
drunk,
much.
the drunk intruder?
He did.
Okay.
He did. He
That
sent
came
me
from good job, Rick.
He did. He sent me the
Good job, Rick.
the drunk intruder, which we're about to talk about right now, because it is hilarious. Every once in a while, you'll have somebody break into a store, maybe even a liquor store.
Yes.
And usually when you break into a liquor store, it's because you want
liquor.
You want liquor. And usually if you do it, you're probably already liquored up when
You already
do
had
it.
liquor before you got the
Yes.
mindset to break in to get more liquor.
However,
That's what whiskey does for you.
this particular intruder was not of the two-legged kind. It was of the four-legged kind.
Oh, my goodness.
Animal control officers in Virginia responded to an unusual call after a raccoon broke into a liquor store, ransacked several shelves, and passed out in the bathroom.
Oh, my gosh.
Broke the you see the picture. There's broken liquor bottles everywhere.
gosh.
This
Oh, my
raccoon got snockered and passed out in the bathroom after going in there and wreaking havoc. They officers had to call the county animal protection and shelter to Ashland ABC store. Found the raccoon unconscious in the store's restroom.
Gosh.
He had damaged merchandise on multiple shelves and got into the liquor before passing out. They safely secured the intoxicated and very sleeping raccoon, took it to the animal shelter to recover. After several hours of rest, he showed no signs of being hurt, maybe just a little hungover
headache.
and deliberating on his poor life choices.
That was a poor life choice. Right there. That happens in Chilton County. They shoot the sucker.
Oh my gosh, that is hilarious. Yeah, you can see the photo here.
Yes.
Yeah, there's about 10, 12, maybe 13 bottles of alcohol.
Oh, my gosh.
You know he was
They had a...
taint.
Where we were at, we was in Vietnam or India or somewhere, but they had this monkey island with all these date trees, and the date trees produced heavily, and they'd all fall off the tree on the ground, and they fermented. Well, you got literally 500 monkeys out on this island, and they're all drunk as they can be. They are falling over each other, and they will not get in that water around his little moat around. These monkeys could not stand being in the water. And they'd be walking sideways and fall in that water, and they'd jump straight up, crawling out of that water.
That is
We
hilarious.
sat there for, I bet you, an hour and a half dying, laughing, just tears running down your face. It was 500 drunk monkeys out there on this island.
That is fantastic. Oh gosh, video next time.
You know, it had to be before cell phones were so.
Oh, it had to be, yeah.
But we sit there. I probably got a VCR tape of it somewhere or another because I probably had the big camera with me.
I love it. So let's talk a little college football, specifically Auburn. Auburn fired their head coach a few weeks ago. Hugh Freeze out of here, middle of the season, which not a fan of doing that. Kentucky just did it.
Yeah.
Several schools, I think 7 or 8.
This has been an unusual college year with all
Wow.
the college head coach, big colleges vacancies.
And not just SEC. I mean, it's
No,
been
it's
across the board.
nationwide. It's nationwide. And,
So you got a lot of coaches looking for jobs.
well, I think
right
Auburn's
now.
got a good one. I think he's going to be extremely pleased. And even, if I'm not mistaken, I think it was Kirk Herbstreit was talking about it at the game. He's talking about the college campus at Auburn was phenomenal. This has been a bad year for Auburn. It happens every now and then. And Kurt was even saying, the year
We're
was
a
not
train
what
wreck this year.
wanted. Well, they've been so close in every game. That's what. And my heart breaks for the players. Now I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, I do
with you.
too.
They
It
have
really
been in every
hurts me.
stinking game, and some of the worst calls I've ever seen by officials, and just lose because of a call, a fumble, a drop pass, an interception, just tiny things. And I'll be honest, as a player, that gets old after a while. And I know the frustration there, but I promise you they played their hearts out against Alabama at the end of the season. But what a school to go to where the place is sold out. The fans are packed in there screaming and hollering.
No matter
Beautiful
how
campus.
bad they are doing, these
Yeah.
fans stay to the last
They are
second of the
still
game.
hanging in there, and I mean screaming and hollering from the get-go to the end. And it does make a difference for the players when
I
you
think
have that
so.
kind of fan impact.
Yeah.
It really does.
I 100% agree with that. Well, they have hired Alex Golish, and I had never heard of this man. He is from South Florida.
I haven't either, but
He is going to be the new head coach. I think he's the 33rd
yeah.
head coach
I
at
think that's what
Auburn,
it
something
was.
like that. That's a lot of coaches. And here's the thing: we've gone through several coaches just in the last 5 years.
Yeah.
It's been 6 years. It's been a revolving door, I feel like. But this guy, he comes in and he did a 2 a.m. call with Cody Burns, said, come back.
Yeah.
And Cody was like, okay. And he's coming back.
Yeah.
He talked with DJ Durkin.
Yeah.
He's staying, which is a big deal.
When did that happen?
That happened yesterday.
I have not even heard that
Yep.
because what last I heard that he wasn't coming back.
Yeah, he is coming
Well,
back.
that's going to be a big win right there. That's a big win right there.
Coach called him and met with him personally and asked him to stay, and he did. We did lose a recruit that was I think supposed to be a big time quarterback, but they flipped another player that was going. Oh, I can't remember now where they were going, but now they've decided to come to Auburn. They're going to follow coach, so that's good.
These kids are so fickle now. That's going to happen right before signing date. Some will go, some will come. You'll get some, lose some. Did you see where the big 5-star quarterback that committed to Georgia, and I'm still just dumbfounded with this, just flipped and went to Vanderbilt? Vanderbilt of all places. I mean,
Well, Vanderbilt's had quite the season this
they
year.
have had quite the season, but it's still Vanderbilt.
It's-
And I have the hardest time accepting that they might even make it into the playoffs.
You said it's
It's
still Vanderbilt.
Oh my God. We played Vanderbilt was I was there. I promise you, we never practiced over one day for Vanderbilt. We were looking at the team the following week. Vanderbilt was not on our radars being one of those concerned about, oh, they're legit. They have a great team, great coach, but that's what the NIL and transfer portal has done.
Right.
It has made even Vanderbilt competitive. Look at Indiana, number 2 in the nation. That is not a football school at all.
It's like, what?
And that's
You know?
one of the deals with Lane Kiffin, why he went to LSU. They guaranteed, and that number's bounced around, but somewhere around $25 million a
In
year
NIL.
for just NIL money to go buy your players.
Yeah.
It is nothing but a farm league now for the pro teams. Now, some of these kids are knocking down some big bucks, and, hey, kudos to them. I just hope they save some of it because they still got a big life ahead of them.
Yeah, and it's been said a million times in a million different ways that young people. I don't like NIL. I think the college education and the experience that you get is your payment in that situation. Period. That's the way I feel about it. Nobody's going to change my mind on that. I also don't think young people need to be handling that kind of money regularly because they don't have the maturity.
And they think
do
it's
the
going
right
to be there
thing with it,
forever.
and it's not.
They're not going to do it, I know, but they need to have where they get half of the money and the other half is put into an annuity that once they hit 35 years old, then they get a monthly check the rest of their life.
I'm not, if they're good, NIL's here. As much as I can talk about it and say I don't like it, it's still here. It's not going away.
No, it's not going
It needs
away.
to be regulated somehow, some way, and I think that's a start.
Yeah.
Is regulating how much they get out and how they get it.
Yeah, and they're not going to be able to limit them because that's basically unfair, and that's what's already breached the door here was the volume of money that was coming in. The transfer portal has been more of a curse than the NIL money.
Yeah,
Those
ask Florida
kids-
State from last year.
Those
They'll
kids
tell you.
play with sometimes 4 different teams now. They'll change teams every year. Somebody offer them another couple of $100. They just there's no loyalty to the school
Yeah.
at all now.
I don't like that either.
I'm old school, granted, but that does make a difference when you get that chemistry on that team, and you know this team's coming back next year. That's not happening now. Now you're going to have one or two of the really super players off that team. They're going to leave next year because somebody's going to offer more money.
Yep.
But if they'll limit that transfer portal to where you've got to be at least 2 years with one school, that would be a huge
Yeah.
step
Well, even
forward.
NFL has rules. I mean, it's
I know
like
it.
college doesn't have any
Yeah.
when it comes to that
No.
right now.
Well,
So
it's a wild
it's just a
west
free
right
for
now in
all.
college.
Yeah.
It is.
All right, it's 8:01. We're going to take another break. When we come back, we got to talk about an Alabama political trailblazer has passed away. And also, we need to talk about a high-profile figure who was going to maybe run for Senate has said what he's going to do. We'll talk about that when we come back. You're listening to Morning Mayhem here on Piper Peach
That'll be
Radio.
here.
Therese and Bucky broadcasting live from the Clayton Tractor Studio. We'll be right back.
Chilton Mobile Home Parts and Supply is your go-to destination for top quality mobile home parts and supplies in Clanton, Alabama. Conveniently located at 14023 County Road 29, just 3 miles east of Thorsby. We offer a diverse inventory, including underpinning, doors, windows, faucets, tubs, setup supplies, and more. Our commitment to quality ensures you'll find the best solutions for your mobile home needs. Upgrade your space with stylish doors and windows. Enhance functionality with top-notch faucets and tubs. All conveniently available in one place. Visit us today or call 205-646-1949. Transform your mobile home with Chilton, where quality meets convenience. Looking for the perfect way to unwind, compete, and have fun with friends or family? Then Putter Up Pelham is your next destination. Coming this June. Whether you're a mini golf pro or just out for a good time, Putter Up offers a one-of-a-kind indoor putting experience with custom effects lighting, sounds, and robotics at each hole. Plus, automated scoring and a virtual caddy to guide your game. And our ADA-compliant courses include special putters for individuals using wheelchairs or walkers. So everyone can join the fun from ages 4 to 100. Rain or shine, day or night, it's always game time at Putter Up. Come for the fun, stay for the challenge. Swing by Putter Up, where every stroke counts. Need reliable towing or diesel repair? MEMS Wrecker and Heavy Duty Diesel Repair has you covered. We specialize in light and heavy duty towing and recovery with the latest equipment for any job, from campers and tractor trailers to winch box recoveries, and the only local-based rotator in the county. We do it all. Our diesel repair services include computer diagnostics, engine rebuilds, transmission and clutch work, and general maintenance. Trust MEMS Wrecker and Heavy Duty Diesel Repair for top-notch service. Call us at 205-217-1984. Some family traditions begin with an ending. Lasting family legacies are established at Martin Funeral Home, where for over 100 years, we have served the families in our community. Bobby, Donnie, Norma, and our family at Martin Funeral Home would like to express our sincere gratitude for allowing us to serve your family. Every life story deserves the perfect setting. We are here to make that happen for you and your loved one. We offer traditional funeral home services, and we are now excited to be the home of the first crematory in Clanton, Alabama. Our goal is to serve our families no matter what their needs are. Martin Funeral Home, serving Chilton County since 1921. Please give us a call at 205-755-3550.
We are back. The time is 8:05. You're listening to Morning Mayhem here on Piper Pete's Radio. Teresa and Bucky broadcasting live from the Clanton Tractor Studio. We're talking about Christmas gifts and kids.
I know it's just amazing how women love these handmade things from the heart. Guys want a tool or something with a price tag on it. Give me something with some value. Give me an old gold coin in there. And the women said, oh, if they just write me a note that says, I love you, Mom. They're all mushy and happy. And
We
Christmas
frame
is
it.
made.
It's on a
It's
sticky
framed
note.
forever.
A sticky note. We frame it.
Yeah.
Put a border around it.
Goes perpetuity, forever. It is in there for lasting, better than written ink. And the guy's going, give me something I can use, okay?
Exactly. Guys don't get real sentimental now. My son does.
Yeah.
So I've got the perfect gift for him.
Well,
I don't think he listens, but
My first question is, what's the retail value on this?
I know. Where's the price tag?
course.
Y'all left the price tag on this thing? So if I don't like it, I can take it back.
I wonder
know
how
what
much
I'm
they
getting
paid
now.
for this. Baden, he looks at the price tag. I could have got that for cheaper. Because he will.
That Baden
He
would
will.
say that, right?
He will
That
negotiate.
he would say that, right? Hey, y'all overpaid for this thing. See, I'll leave the price tag on, but I bought it for half off just to impress them. If I can get a deal on it, then I leave the price tag on it and say I forgot to take it off.
I'm not gonna lie. I am not gonna lie. I may or may not have done that.
Oh, my God.
Got something on clearance.
Yeah,
Took the clearance sticker off of
but
it.
leave the price tag
and
on
left
there.
the regular price tag on there
It
so
is
that
so
they think
impre-
I went all out. And
Yeah, it's like, man, they did. They
Ain't
went
gonna lie.
overboard on this one, didn't they?
ain't gonna lie, I have done that.
Oh yeah, I think everybody has, to be honest with you. If they'll be honest with themselves,
Whoops.
everybody has, especially when it's one of them big price tags on there. That's really
yeah.
impressive. Then.
Yeah. I can't.
And
I
they'll
mean,
look
I'm
at
not-
it. They say, "You didn't pay that much for this, did you?" Say, well, they knocked a little bit off.
Yeah.
You got it for 10 cents on the dollar.
I
That's the
hope
spirit
that
of Christmas, right there.
Right. I hope my family knows that here's what happens though. If I get something on sale
Yeah.
and it's something they really, really want, I still get them something else to make up for what the difference would have been.
Oh, God,
so
you
then
sound
they
like
end
my
up.
wife
So then
there.
they end up getting two things for the price of the one.
No, man, if you got that big price tag, you're covered. Next.
Somebody gives me something, says, I bought it for half price, I'm happy as a lark.
Well, let
I'm
me
good.
tell you.
I'm good.
This one over here, he will, and I've used the term, and I know it's probably not a nice term, but he will Jew you down to the final
Not
dollar
bait,
that he
no,
can get
not
it.
bait, not bait.
But if he's selling something, whatever the price is, it's whatever it's worth to him. So it might
Plus a 10% premium.
it might only be worth $500, but he's going to put a $2,500 price tag because that's what it's worth to
Well,
him.
you got to give people
They
room to
never.
negotiate down. He wants 500, but he puts 25 and he takes 1,000. They're happy that they beat him down. He's happy he got double. It's a win-win.
That is Baden.
That's just business.
That is him. That's what he does.
Well-
That's why he's very good in business like that.
Yeah.
I mean, when it comes to
We
negotiating
were actually
and
talking
figuring
about
things
this
like
off there
that.
earlier. You make your money when you buy stuff, not when you sell it. So if you buy it right, you've got your margins already built in.
That's
then
true.
You can sell it right and the profits there. So you do have to be a little bit. And I'm gonna be honest with you: if you're not frugal with your money, ain't nobody else gonna take care of you.
True.
They're gonna take advantage of you.
Mm-hmm.
And as the Bible said, a fool and their money are soon departed. There's a lot of broke people in this world,
There
and
are.
it's normally from bad decisions. And Lord,
Yeah.
I have made my share. As I'm pointing fingers, all the fingers are coming back at me. I've made my share of bad decisions.
Oh, I have too. And
we all
I
have.
try to tell my kids, don't do that. I did this, and this is not how it doesn't work out well. And they don't listen to me, and then they do the same thing I did, and it turns out the exact same way it did for me.
That's the
and
way
they're
to
like,
learn.
well, I should have listened.
Yeah.
I'm like, and then it's hard for me not to go,
I told you,
know,
so.
I
I
don't
told
want to
you,
say I told you so, but
but I told you so.
I may or may not have told you so.
And as long as it's not horribly detrimental, you kind of,
Oh,
it's a
yeah.
learning curve. That's good for the kids. That's the way you learn, is making mistakes.
And
I believe.
I do the one thing you shouldn't do right when your kid realizes that what you told them not to do was what they shouldn't have done.
Yeah.
And they're devastated. I'm like, baby, what were you thinking? I
know
told
it.
you don't do that. Why
Didn't we
did
just
you
talk
do
about
that?
this?
Didn't we just have this conversation?
We just discussed this.
And I mean, they're beating themselves up, and then here I come sliding in, and I'm beating them up too, but in a different way. And then they, then they tone out, and they
tone out there because normally I come down too hard. I'm gonna say, "Are you that stupid?" That's my first comment, and then they're toned out, and I'm talking to the wind after that, and I don't understand that because it's just a question. It's just a question.
It's just a question. Rhetorical, maybe, but it's still a question.
No, it's obviously you are because you just made that decision. So don't answer that, okay?
Rhetorical.
You've already proved it. Don't answer that question.
I have never asked one of my kids that. I always say, "What were you thinking?"
Now I have said that was a dumb decision.
That
many
was
times.
not a good. I'll tell them that was not a good decision.
No, I'll
What
say
were
that
you
was a
thinking?
dumb, or that was a stupid, that was an ignorant decision. Don't do it again.
And I think I called my son a bonehead. I was like, "You bonehead, what were you doing? Why did you do that?" And the famous answer, which is,
I don't know.
"I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know."
What do you mean you don't know?
I
You
don't
decided
know.
it. You did it. You intentionally did this right here. What? Don't give me that crap. I don't know.
You had some kind of thought process. Help me figure it out.
And the bad thing is, I look back at myself and I've done some stuff where I'm going, "What was I thinking?"
What was I thinking?
And then if somebody asks me, "Why'd you do that?" I'm going, "Heck, I don't know why I did that."
Well, that's the funny thing. If you were to ask me, I'll go, I say I don't know, but I really do kind of know. And then I'll tell them, "Here's my thought process. I thought if I did this would happen." And they're like, then I get well, how'd that work out for you? And
Yeah.
I'm like, well, obviously you see how it worked out. Not very well.
Duh.
Because
And
here
we're
I
sitting
am.
here discussing it.
But I have made some bonehead decisions that
we
I
all-
look back on it and
everybody
go,
has. Everybody.
ooh, oh gosh. There was a couple of times where I could either go this way or that way. Neither one of them were right or wrong. It was just
You just
a
lean one way or the
decision.
other.
And I went that way and I'm like, oh, what did I do this for? Whoa. Stab myself in the head.
I just lost a pile of money here recently, investing into a business, and I mean I've lost it all. The guy's nothing but a crook. Come to find out after the fact, he's just a liar and a thief. He took the money and spent it, and so
You gotta.
and
You are gonna make him accountable for it, though, right?
Actually, we're not even trying to get the money back. I went straight to the Attorney General. We're filing criminal charges. It just takes time. They'll arrest him eventually, and he'll go to jail. But, I mean, I've looked at that, and I've said, Bucky, why? Mm-hmm. Yeah, why do you do stuff? You're too old to be out
But
there.
I would think they could freeze any assets he has and help funnel
If they,
some of it.
well, he's already spent the money.
It's gone.
They pulled the accounts, yeah. And
it's gone.
It was $150,000 now. It's a chunk of money.
That is a chunk.
And so he's already gone. He went through that in the first 3 months when they pulled the bank accounts. He done spent the money, and I'm going, the money's gone. Mm-hmm. And I'll be honest with you, I don't even want the stinking money back. I want his butt in jail.
Yeah.
I'm so stinking
Just on
mad.
principle. Yeah.
And I talked to the guy the other day, and our wheels of justice move so stinking slow. I
It
hate
does.
it. Oh,
It
I hate
really
it.
does.
And you get I told him, I said, look, I'm an old man. I said, I'd like to be alive when he gets locked up so I can go visit him. Mm-hmm. And I said, you need to kind of get this thing going. And he said, well, Bucky, there's a lot of people in front of you that we're working on them cases and we're
Don't you hate that? You're like, I already know that, but at least tell me something positive. Give me some hope
I know
for a
it.
resolution. So it's 8:15. We're going to go ahead and take a break. When we come back, we are going to talk about a trailblazer, Alabama trailblazer that has passed away at the age of 95, and we're talking about Alabama Power and the rates. Might be a good thing, might be a bad thing. We'll see.
We'll find out.
We'll talk about it when we come back. You're listening
I'm
to Morning
excited.
Mayhem here on Piper Peach Radio. Teresa and Bucky broadcasting live from the Clinton Tractor Studio. We'll be right back. big box stores where you're just another number? You deserve better. Furniture that's built to last from people who treat you like family. At Farmers Home Furniture in Clanton, we do things differently. As an employee-owned company, we take pride in personal service. We'll listen to what you need and help you find the perfect piece for your home from trusted, top-notch name brand. Whether it's a cozy sofa for movie nights, a dining set built for real life, or a recliner that melts the stress away, we've got you covered. Don't settle for less. Experience the difference at Farmers Home Furniture in Clanton, where you're not just a customer, you're family. Workout Anytime in Clanton is now open. Your fitness, your schedule. We have top-of-the-line treadmills and weights, but we are more than just a gym. We bring luxury and results to your fitness routine. Relax in our sauna. Recharge with red light therapy. Refresh in our hydro massage beds. Get that glow with unlimited tanning and push your limits with dynamic classes. Need guidance? Our personal trainers are here to help you set your goals, stay motivated, and get real results. This is your space, your time, your transformation. Open 24/7. Workout Anytime, now open in Clanton.
Traditions come and go, but excellent service and compassionate care are benchmarks in any era. That's what Ellison Memorial Funeral Home is committed to providing you, whether through the pre-arrangement process or seeking services at your time of loss. Ellison Memorial offers a noticeable level of care and attention to detail. Others do not. So before making a decision based on yesterday's traditions, experience the Ellison difference when it comes to your loved one's final arrangements. You'll be glad you did. Call us today at 205-280-4600. Ellison Memorial Funeral Home, setting the new standard in local funeral service excellence. We are always here when you need us.
Underage drinking is deemed by many adults to be a rite of passage. Parents who host parties for youth may think they are being protective, but they are actually putting their youth at risk of physical and social consequences. Know the truth. Underage drinking and social hosting is a bad mix. For more information, contact Central Alabama Wellness, 205-651-0077, or visit centralalabamawellness.org.
Chilton Mobile Home Parts and Supply is your go-to destination for top quality mobile home parts and supplies in Clanton, Alabama. Conveniently located at 14023 County Road 29, just 3 miles east of Thorsby. We offer a diverse inventory, including underpinning, doors, windows, faucets, tubs, setup supplies, and more. Our commitment to quality ensures you'll find the best solutions for your mobile home needs. Upgrade your space with stylish doors and windows. Enhance functionality with top-notch faucets and tubs, all conveniently available in one place. Visit us today or call 205-646-1949. Transform your mobile home with Chilton, where quality meets convenience.
We are back. The time is 8:20. You're listening to Morning Mayhem on Piper Peach Radio. Therese and Bucky broadcasting live from the Clanton Tractor Studio. We were having just a good time during the break, and we forgot to come back from break.
Absolutely. I know the break kind of got lost.
It did. It got lost in there somehow.
Serious stuff. We're talking serious
we
stuff.
We were, which and one of the things we're going to talk about here in a minute too. So, Alabama political trailblazer has passed away. Ann Bedsole passed away at the age of 95. She was from Mobile. She was a longtime Mobile resident, and she made history as the first Republican woman in the Alabama House of Representatives.
Yes.
And the first woman in the Alabama Senate, which she served until 1995. Outside of politics, she also founded the Alabama School of Mathematics and Science, and was huge behind historic preservation in Mobile.
She made a huge impact in the state.
She wrote her autobiography, which is called "Leave Your Footprint," which I think is something that everybody needs to do. You may not do it with a book, you may not do it, but we all can leave a positive footprint.
We are going
behind.
to leave a footprint.
Let it be a positive
depends on how
one.
deep
Exactly.
and how strong it is, but we all are going to leave. It's just like when you meet somebody, you leave some kind of impression on them.
Mm-hmm.
When you leave, they're going to have certain thoughts about you. When we pass away, we will leave a footprint, and let's just see how deep it is.
Yeah. Well, I just think it's phenomenal. She did pave the way for women in politics, and that's huge, huge, huge. You know,
she did well. She left a big footprint.
Yes, she did. Obviously, we're condolences to her family, and appreciate all she has
Very
done,
much
not
so.
just for women, but for
everybody.
For everybody,
For
yeah.
everybody.
It's cold outside, Bucky.
It was this morning at the crack of dawn.
Yesterday, I froze my tushy off.
It was cold.
I had a sweater, and normally that would suffice. What I did not count on was the wind. And I wore one of those sweaters that,
the wind cuts
just
through?
go right through it. And
Yes.
Unfortunately, I froze to death most of the day. I did have my toboggan in the back seat, so I put it on. So my head was warm. The rest of me froze to death. I was in and out of my car so much.
And that wind never quit.
And it never quit. It did not let up the first time. So, when I got home last night, I was like, I cannot wait to get home and get warm, which was not going to happen because my house.
And that thermostat was set down to 60 degrees.
It was freezing inside the house. And so I very sneakily went to our Scentsy app and I bumped it up to 69 so that
hot.
it would be warm because I couldn't feel my extremities. And in the middle of the night, hubby didn't even have to sneak. He just did it because
He just walked up there and turned it down.
I was gone. He put it back down to 64. So when I woke up this morning, it was
cold again.
Cold. But one thing we've noticed is that since I came to town, the power bill has been up. I think it was staying under 200. At a very reasonable.
When you crank that thermostat up to 70, 75 in the wintertime, it's gonna increase that power bill.
150-ish. It was staying maybe 170, and now, which I know people are going, what? How do you get that low? But he did.
Are y'all pretty constant? He stays hot, you stay cold. Mm-hmm. Now, see, me and Brenda, we go it depends on what day it is.
Yeah.
One day I walk in freezing to death, next day I'm burning up.
Well, my menopause has attacked my body, and I'll have flashes of heat to where I'm like, everybody move away from me. I don't want the covers. It just doesn't. It lasts long enough, and then I break out in the cold sweat.
Then you're freezing to death.
And then I'm freezing to death.
Yeah.
And then I'm right back where I started. So,
oh my gosh.
But Alabama Power has said, and the Public Service Commission they voted to freeze rates in Alabama through Alabama Power. While it's cold for the next 2 years, they're going to do it.
Well, that's good news right there.
That's great news for the rest of the winter
everybody.
For sure, because we're not even in the coldest part.
No, January is when it's going to.
And it seems like every single year we have one major cold snap that's like 3 days long.
Yeah.
And then everybody's power bill quadruples.
Spikes. Yes, just goes crazy.
Ridiculous. And they say, well, it's because all the heaters are having to work twice as hard to heat and da-da-da-da. They give you 9,000 reasons, which none of it.
Yes.
Let me tell you, I don't believe any of it.
I don't either. I'm going to be honest with you.
I do not believe that because I'm going to tell you, there have been times where I know that when my meter was read, it had to be wrong because my meter is barely moving and you're charging me like I'm some big company, using all kinds of power. No. I
Well, we was talking off the break, and I was griping about our power bill being extremely high, I thought. And I went down to and that was really the power company, the water company, any of those that are necessities. Oh my gosh.
And you've got people that are, every home is different. You've got some homes that were built, it's like it was built with sticks and straw.
Yes.
It might look good on the outside, but the inner side workings, the
No
insulation's
insulation,
not there.
none.
Or if it's the cheapest insulation just to get past whatever they have
And
to
their bill's going to
do.
be super high.
And those houses are not going to retain heat
No.
or cool well.
No, it's year round.
Your
You're
power
losing.
bill is going to be high.
Yes.
And then you've got other houses like what we live in where it's insulated everywhere. It's
Everywhere.
old school house.
Yeah.
This was a house built in the late 80s, early 90s when they still built houses well.
Yeah.
And so I think that leads a lot to why our power bill stays very, very low comparatively to others. Because I know people who live in a house who have a $750 a month power bill.
You talk to your friends, and it's all over the board.
And you're like, what? How? And
Yes.
I'm like, what are y'all doing over there?
Seriously.
I mean, it was like,
You
I would
run
think,
in the dryer 24/7.
yeah,
to heat
every
the
light
house.
in the house on 24/7. What are y'all doing there? But it literally is, the type of house you live in and
Yeah, it is.
where the insulation is and
Yeah.
what kind of heat pump you have, what kind of heating and cooling
That's the
system you
biggest key
have.
right there is
Yeah,
what kind of heat pump you've got.
all that goes into
It makes
play.
and then if you got a bunch of kids at home, that dryer is a killer. It eats
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
up, and the stove and the oven. Those, if you do a lot of cooking in the house, it's normally all tangent on kids. If you got a bunch of kids, your power bill's going to be
I
higher.
will say, we have 2 lights in the kitchen. Most of the time, we eat by the one light.
Yeah.
And we don't turn them on. We don't turn on a lot of lights. We keep them off. And we have the Alexa, so if we leave one on,
you
we
can tell her
holler
to
at her
turn
to
them
shut
off.
it off,
Yeah.
which is good. And then we're hardly ever downstairs, so we don't even. We've got those vents closed
You
unless
shut
we
it off, then.
unless we have a guest, which his mom came last year, and we
Yeah.
opened that up to make sure that it would not. They would be nice and warm down there. But outside of that, I mean, it's just the upstairs and
Well, lights now, most everybody's got LED lights. They use hardly no energy.
yeah.
And I'm
hubby
still
has
that
all
old
of
school.
those.
I'm still old school. Turn the lights out when you come out of the room. It drives me crazy
Yeah.
to see a light on at night in back
Well,
room. when
he
nobody's
does
back
have
there.
those bulbs that are the energy efficient,
Yeah.
saving ones that last forever. They
That's the
cost a
LED
bunch,
Yeah.
but you don't have to replace them because
No,
they
they're
hardly
good for
ever
10,
burn
15
out.
years. And
Hardly
they
ever
use
burn out.
hardly no energy. It's not like an incandescent bulb.
Right.
They use hardly any energy. So the lights being left on really are not affecting the power bill anymore. It's back to the heating and air. That's about 70%. Then the dryer and the stove. That's where all your money's in the whole utility bill. But one thing's for sure. I can gripe all I want, but in the summertime, my air conditioner's going to be running. I can't deal with that heat with it not being cool inside. I don't care what my bill is, that air conditioner's coming on.
It says here that Alabamians pay some of the highest electric bills in the country.
I did not know that.
Compared to, you're talking about these states that get nothing but winter
I know it. I did not know
and
that.
nothing but summer, and we pay some of the highest. Isn't that crazy?
That is wild.
So they're going to
Because
freeze rates for the
power
next 2
company
years.
is a utility company.
Yeah.
And they have the utility commission sets their rates, and the power company, sends it in, justifies it. So I don't know why our rates would be higher than everybody else's.
Now there are some reasons why that was approved, and it has to do with the PSCs, letting them use customer rebates and things like that for other stuff.
Well, the
I don't know.
Public Service Commission, it sets the rates.
Yeah.
But now Alabama Power justified and said, hey, here's what our bills were, and they need to break even is what they're after. And so now, which is a little bit strange too, because at the end of the year, if they got all this money left over, all the upper management get big bonuses.
Well, Alabama Power say this isn't a freeze. This is actually just a delay.
Yeah.
And it just shifts things into
So
other directions.
It's going to go up higher 2 years, and it's going to have a big jump then.
Probably.
Yeah.
So, but for now, you may see a little bit of a reprieve.
Well,
When
if you
I
start
say
saving
lower,
up now, you can pay your power bill 2 years from now.
I mean, and you might see maybe a $5 difference
Yeah.
in a
Which
year
doesn't make
or
any
something,
difference in your household.
Right.
But when you multiply it times, 5 million people around the state, that's pretty substantial income then.
Exactly. I don't know. I do think our utilities are way too high, but of course I don't know how much it costs to have our power to keep power on. I mean, we loving them when they are the ones out there restoring the power after a storm or something, but we hate their guts when we have to pay that bill. What I don't like though is people are struggling, and it's lower income folks that struggle to pay those high power bills because of what they have to live in, and then they're getting. You see people constantly, will somebody help us with our power bill?
Yeah.
And I just need somebody to help. You can just go to the power company and pay it for us. We just need help with our power bill. They're going to shut it off.
Our church goes through that a lot.
And it's
a lot.
It's terrible to see.
It is.
Because we do have a whole lot of low income folks.
But now the power company will not turn the power off in cold weather. They will not do it. And if it's severe heat, they will not do it. Pay the bill or not. Now, as soon as the weather changes, it's coming off, and it ain't coming back on until it gets caught up.
Yeah.
But they just won't do it.
Well, during COVID, they did. They kept everybody's on. But then people,
you couldn't even evict nobody in COVID.
Right. But here's the thing: during COVID, people that didn't need to push it off were pushing it off.
Yeah.
And so when it was time to end it,
stinking rent abatement too.
They ended it for everybody, and so you had a certain day to have that power bill paid, and you better not owe 1 penny.
No, you get it all at that point in time. But you couldn't even evict nobody. Guy over in Silicaca literally went 11 months without making a payment, laughing at me the whole time. Going, ain't nothing you can do.
But he didn't realize it was all going to become due afterwards, right?
And I'll be honest with you, the house was paid for. I didn't have a payment, but there's people like me that had borrowed the money to buy a house and then rent it, trying to get some extra money and retirement money. They had to make their payments every month to the bank, or it would run their credit. And then that guy sits there now. When it finally was released, he was number one on my list. He went out immediately and sat there and looked at me in that front yard and said, "Mr. Berry, I can't believe you're doing this to me."
Really?
I mean, yeah.
Because he could have paid it probably. He just didn't.
He could have. His mama was there, and I talked to his mama, and I said, and she came up and asked me, she said, "Mr. Berry," said, "I hate to tell you this, but I have given him money every month to pay his rent." I said, "Ma'am, I am so sorry. He was not even paying. His mama was giving him the money to pay the rent. He wasn't even paying it." And that's sad right there.
That is sad.
That is sad. Okay, on to lighter notes. It's Christmas time getting
It
here.
is. Christmas time's coming. All right, it's 8:34. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we got to talk about there's some gadgets that people use to monitor their glucose. Has some issues with it. And then we also got to talk about the one I said we were talking about, the popular person who said they may run for Senate and what they've decided to do. So we'll talk about that when we come back. You're listening to Morning Mayhem here on Piper Peach Radio. Teresa and Bucky broadcasting live from the Clayton Track Studio. We'll be right back.
For a mini golf pro or just out for a good time, Putter Up offers a one-of-a-kind indoor putting experience with custom effects lighting, sounds, and robotics at each hole, plus automated scoring and a virtual caddy to guide your game. And our ADA-compliant courses include special putters for individuals using wheelchairs or walkers, so everyone can join the fun from ages 4 to 100. Rain or shine, day or night, it's always game time at Putter Up. Come for the fun, stay for the challenge. Swing by Putter Up, where every stroke counts. Need reliable towing or diesel repair? MEMS Wrecker and Heavy Duty Diesel Repair has you covered. We specialize in light and heavy duty towing and recovery with the latest equipment for any job, from campers and tractor trailers to winch box recoveries and the only local-based rotator in the county. We do it all. Our diesel repair services include computer diagnostics, engine rebuilds, transmission and clutch work, and general maintenance. Trust MEMS Wrecker and Heavy Duty Diesel Repair for top-notch service. Call us at 205-217-1984. Some family traditions begin with an ending. Lasting family legacies are established at Martin Funeral Home, where for over 100 years, we have served the families in our community. Bobby, Donnie, Norma, and our family at Martin Funeral Home would like to express our sincere gratitude for allowing us to serve your family. Every life story deserves the perfect setting. We are here to make that happen for you and your loved one. We offer traditional funeral home services, and we are now excited to be the home of the first crematory in Clanton, Alabama. Our goal is to serve our families no matter what their needs are. Martin Funeral Home, serving Chilton County since 1921. Please give us a call at 205-755-3550.
Are you tired of big box stores where you're just another number? You deserve better. Furniture that's built to last from people who treat you like family. At Farmers Home Furniture in Clanton, we do things differently. As an employee-owned company, we take pride in personal service. We'll listen to what you need and help you find the perfect piece for your home from trusted, top-notch name brand. Whether it's a cozy sofa for movie nights, a dining set built for real life, or a recliner that melts the stress away, we've got you covered. Don't settle for less. Experience the difference at Farmers Home Furniture in Clanton, where you're not just a customer, you're family. We are back. The time is 8:38. You're listening to Morning Mayhem on Piper Peach Radio. Therese and Bucky broadcasting live from the Clayton Tractor Studio. Thank you so much for coming in today. I
have
totally enjoyed it.
This is the fastest 2 hours of my week. I promise.
I know,
I just
20
looked
minutes
at the
to go.
clock. I had no idea. We've been here for an hour and a half already. I
We've
had
been
no
yakking
idea.
and cutting up and having a good
It
time.
zips. And the off-air time has been quite entertaining today.
That definitely has been. Sorry, guys. Y'all are not privy
It's
to
all
any of that.
Baden is coming up with all this stuff. Just go ahead and take it for that.
Paul Feinbaum had announced that he might consider running for Senate.
Ain't gonna happen.
And
He will never get elected. I wouldn't vote for him. Nobody else would either.
Well, and the sad part was that his show got pulled off a couple of, because he's syndicated.
Yeah.
And his show got pulled off a couple of stations because he said he might run for Senate. Well, now he's decided he's not going to run for Senate. So I don't know. Maybe his show will get reinstated. But
ESPN probably slapped him in the head and said, "You're going to run for Senate, you're going to stay here." And they're paying him pretty big bucks. So he says, "My bad, I'm not running now." I don't think he could get elected, though.
Oh, I don't either.
Now, people like Tommy Tuberville, class act, A.J. McCarron, with the name he's got, he's talking about throwing his hat in there. These guys can get elected because you're elected by name now. That's why they spend so much money on these advertising funds to get that name. So when you go in that voting booth, you see that name. I know that guy because the name's familiar to it. So you vote for the one you know.
I cannot tell you how many times I voted for Twinkle Kavanaugh, not knowing who she was, what she did, other than I was like, Twinkle.
But that name sticks with you.
I like that name.
That name
That
sticks
sounds
with you.
good. Let me let me vote for her.
That name
She
sticks
got
with you.
elected on her name because
Exactly.
it was recognizable, even though nobody probably knew what
Didn't
she
have
was
a clue what she
running
stood for,
what
what
she
she-
platform was,
No,
nothing.
Not a clue what her agenda was, nothing. But Twinkle, I know that girl.
But I know for I feel like at least 20 years of voting for different stuff, she was on that ballot every time we came to a
time
vote. So
for something.
all right, well,
And we got to get elected every time, too.
and yeah.
Yeah.
She did. Here's a story here. This is the Food and Drug Administration has said that some faulty glucose monitors have been linked to at least 7 deaths and more than 700 serious injuries across the globe.
How awful.
This started with Freestyle Libre 3 and Freestyle Libre 3 Plus sensors. The Abbott Diabetes Care said it resolved the problem with those products, but the FDA stated the devices that were previously purchased should not be used. So if you bought one,
Wow.
toss it because it is causing incorrect readings.
I have not heard that. That's awful right there. There will
Yeah,
be some
diabetes is
ferocious lawsuits on that one right
Right. And that is, diabetes is not something you want to get out of control. I actually watched a girl have a diabetic episode where she was delirious. She didn't know where she was, what she was doing. She was falling out in the floor. I had never seen anything like that. And that's what it was from her sugar getting out. I can't remember if it was too high, too low, or what happened, but it was completely out of whack. And when I say acting like I've never seen in my life, and then when we got it under control, she was fine and didn't remember a thing.
Couldn't remember
Couldn't
nothing.
remember any of it. Had no idea.
Oh
It was
my
like,
gosh.
I don't even remember having that.
Oh my gosh.
Just would wake up and be
How
like,
horrible.
Uh-huh.
Well, I'll make your day for a second, then it's going to get sad.
oh,
Do you remember the Bama punt deal
Yes.
at Alabama? Greg
Yes.
Gant was a punter at Alabama. He was my roommate in college at the time. And so, I knew Greg for years, even after. He had diabetes real bad in the later years. His diabetes was so bad, they wound up having to amputate his leg.
oh,
And that was just always so sad to me. He wound up playing at the Jets for several years and phenomenal athlete. And he's passed away now. He's not even here any longer. But that's just how bad the diabetes can control your life because the circulation was affected so bad in the leg, they had to amputate his leg.
that is sad. And I know there's a lot of folks out there that had to have toes
That fight it day in and
legs,
day out.
And it's usually the toes and the legs that have the most trouble with. With
Well,
the
in the
diabetes.
extremities where the heart's pumping the blood down there, I guess it takes a while to pump it that way.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, this is way off out of the realm of thing. I didn't know this. They had this thing, a skeleton. It showed your skeleton, your nerve system, and your circulatory system. There's 60 miles of veins and arteries in our body.
What?
60,000 miles, not 60 miles. Go around the earth like 20 times in one body. Little tiny capillaries and veins and arteries. Is that not wild? And that heart is pumping that blood through it. Now, the little capillaries, once it gets down to your legs, because that's the furthest part, down to your feet and legs. It's amazing the way God has made our bodies, though.
It is.
I mean, just amazing. And then there's 7 trillion nerve sensors throughout our body. It is amazing. It's all inside our body working on a regular basis just to keep us going.
That is wild. I never knew. I know I took health and science and stuff, but I was talking.
That kind of stuff just fascinates me. I'm just fascinated.
That's something my son would know.
Well, it's something in your own
just pop
body
out,
that everybody's body has. You just think, man, you're walking around, hey, Joe, how you doing? You leave. Got 60,000 miles of veins.
That is wild.
Oh, that's amazing.
I did not know that.
It's unbelievable.
How crazy is that? I'm going to check on let me see. Sometimes people comment on stuff. I want to make sure I'm, okay. Good morning, Wayne. Good morning, Abigail. Thank you so much for listening. And Brandon, oh my gosh, I bet it is cold down there. He is in Miramar Beach. And then my stepdaughter, Sydney, she said, Graham said, it's Riri.
How cool is
baby.
That? How cool is that?
So sweet. He's the sweetest
That's
little
what
thing.
makes Christmas right there.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
He's so
gee.
cute. He sat down beside me one time and he just looked up at me. He went, hi, Riri. I said, Hi, baby.
What do you want?
Just,
You
oh
got-
my gosh,
Your
whatever.
heart just melts.
Then I went to the store and bought all kinds of snacks and
You
stuff
just
for him
named
to
it?
have. And I was like, tell me what he likes outside. He likes chocolate. We know that. And
Now,
he likes,
How old is he now?
he's 2.5.
Oh my
He'll be,
God.
well, I say, yeah, he'll be 3 in February, but cutest little boy. Loves to read, loves insects, loves animals.
Oh my goodness.
You know, amphibians, dinosaur, you name it. He's all
Oh.
about wildlife, animals,
Way cool.
marine stuff.
Yeah.
He just is all about that. And he can tell you every dinosaur on site
really?
what it is.
Oh,
And
my
about it,
goodness.
tell you about it. And
Oh,
he's not
my
even 3
goodness.
yet. It's wild. This
Oh,
boy
my
is so
goodness.
smart. Yes.
He is super smart.
Super smart.
Super smart.
I love it. He'll just start telling you about it, and you know.
Oh.
He loves frog. He got this little. Sydney got him a. I don't know if a friend gave it to him or what, but it's like a little microscope for kids that age.
Oh, now that is cool.
Now he has been, from what I understand,
He's all over that one.
investigating all kinds of stuff.
Yes.
So he loves frogs. He loves the little bitty frog. You know, the little bitty, I guess they call them tree frogs. They
Yeah.
get on your door
Uh-huh.
sometimes. He likes to hold those
And
and,
he
pet
loves
them.
play with tadpoles, I bet you,
Oh,
before
yeah,
they
all
turn
that
into frogs,
stuff.
all
Yeah.
that stuff.
He's an outdoor boy.
He's a boy.
But he likes to go to the library and likes to read.
How admirable is that?
I
right
know.
there?
Well, Sydney and her sister Kenzie, her little girl is 2 and loves to read too. That's one matter of fact. We were looking at the Christmas list last night that they sent to the family, and most of it's puzzles and books and things that
wow.
have like building Lego
Yeah.
blocks and things like that. I mean,
Well, kind of fast forward a little bit. My oldest grandson, super smart, always loved to read, but he loved dinosaurs. He could name them all, tell them what they did, what years they lived. I mean, it was amazing. He is now in Nashville on his own, making his own rent, real job, making an income.
What?
Went to Troy State on a scholastic scholarship, graduated there as an accountant, and has moved to Nashville doing extremely well. But when they're little like that, my little granddaughter, which she's in college now, I can remember her at 3 and 4 years old crawling up my lap, wrapping them arms around my neck, saying, "Pawpaw, I love you."
Oh gosh.
And I mean, your heart just totally
It
melts.
does. My granddaughter, she's 12, and she told me one time, she said, "Oh my God, Riri, you are so amazing. You're the most amazing grandmother ever." And I was
Oh,
like,
that made
okay.
Your day was made.
Heck
right there.
yeah, it did.
Said, I'm rocking it.
I bought that child all the slime she wanted.
Everything you need.
We went and bought stuff to make slime with, and if you
Yes.
don't think I didn't get in trouble for that, you'd be mistaken.
Who cares? It was worth every bit of it.
They were like, "You did not buy that child more slime," and I was like, "She wanted it."
You watch. You watch.
They were like,
Can't get too
don't
much
give
slime."
her that stuff. And I was like, "Meh."
Slime's like money and fun. You just can't get too much of it.
My mother used to say, I would say, do not, Mom, can I have a cookie? No, you cannot have a cookie. We're about to eat dinner. And she was like, well, I said they could have the cookie. And I was like, well, I'm the mother. And I said, you're not. She said, I'm the grandmother and this is my house. And I
trumped
said
you.
they could have the cookie. And I felt so outnumbered
I know it.
that my kids knew they could get away with murder as long as
As long
as Nana said it was
if
okay.
Nana said it was okay, it's okay. That's the law.
And they would be watching both of us, but then I would say, "Go get the cookie." I guess.
Go get the cookie then.
She's always telling me what to do.
You choose
so
your battles anyway. That's
when
not
it
a
comes
battle
with
you really
grandparents,
want.
yeah,
you don't
you just
really
kinda
want that
do.
right there.
and when he comes to our house, he'll say, "I can't get the chocolates," and we were like, "Yeah, M&Ms. What do you pick? Take your pick. You know,
Take your pick.
Hershey bar. Grumpy
Knock
gets the
yourself out.
Hershey
We're sending you
bars.
home in a little while
M&Ms.
anyway. Knock yourself
Chocolate
out.
chip cookie, chocolate ice cream, whatever you want. He'll go straight to the freezer and pull open the door and pick out his ice cream that he wants. It is so funny. He knows where it all is.
You do know why grandkids and grandparents get along so well.
Because we can spoil them and give them back.
We both have a common enemy.
Oh, yeah. Them.
Yeah, the parents.
That's right. Brenda, your wife says, honey in Papa's house, our rules.
That's absolutely. And let me tell you, she will trump anybody right
And her,
there.
they call her honey.
Call her honey.
Stop it.
Yes. I mean, and they love it. The kids
That is so
now,
cute.
not only the grandkids, But now all the grandkids' friends call her honey too. Oh, I bet you there's 150 people call her honey.
Did one of them hear you call her honey, and that's what happened?
No, she picked it out.
Really?
She wanted to be called honey.
That is great.
That first grandkid, that's a big time because you got to decide what you're going to be called. And I wanted to be called Pawpaw because that's the easiest thing to say. When they're little, they'd say my name first. They would go, Paw, 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 Paw. They got it down. So I wanted to be Pawpaw. So she wanted to be honey. And I'll be honest with you, all of the grandkids' friends call her honey.
I love it.
I make them call me Mr. Bucky or Mr. Berry. I don't want some strange kid calling me Pawpaw. I ain't your Pawpaw. I get too much money. I'm afraid they'll be wanting money because everybody that calls me Pawpaw has their hand out.
Well, mine is just Riri, and that's because that's what my nieces and nephews call me. Because it's a play off my name, and it's easier to say than my name. So
Well, all
we
of
just
her
go
nieces and nephews
Riri.
called her BB. And she was real close to being called BB, but she wanted to separate it from what the nieces and have something a little more special for the grandkids.
Oh, well, I'm just Riri to all of them.
Well, let me tell you, she
It's
is
just one.
she's one phenomenal grandma. She does good. I promise you.
I bet she does.
She does. Well, like I was telling you, she
so
has got
sweet.
the
I love
house.
it, honey.
It is rocking Christmas at the house, and that's for when the grandkids come in so they can see it. And they're all in college now.
You know, and kids, grandkids love their grandparents. That's just like when they go over there, typically, you know, that's where they get away with whatever they want to.
Yes.
Stay up late as they want to, eat whatever they want to, do whatever they want to. The grandparents are just
Knock yourself
embellish
out.
and just, you know, just do it, whatever. There is a grandfather that has been accused of brutally disciplining his grandchildren and treating them like dogs to the extent of being put in jail. This is in Texas. He went on a bond totaling $150,000.
Oh, my gosh.
Apparently, he was charged with 3 counts of injury to a child. He called for help. Somebody called for help. The mother of the children told the police chief that she got into an argument with her stepfather because of the way he disciplined her children. And apparently he repeatedly used his hand to strike one of the kids. I mean, look, corporal punishment is a thing, and I understand, you know, that a lot of parents still feel that way. Like I spanked my kids, but very rarely, because I'm a punishment to fit the crime person. Yeah. It had to be severe for them to get a spanking. Yeah. And there were times when, you know, I'd walk up by them and they'd be smarting off, and I'd kind of pop their leg and say, hey, Or they'd be fighting, and I'd walk up behind them and go, pow, on the back of their heads and say, knock it off.
It's a learning curve.
You know,
and that's a parent's job is to train them. But then you cross the line, it's abuse.
Yes, there is a line. I think you can still spank without it being abuse. You do not have to hit them 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times.
Well, you don't have to cause bruises or break bones when you hit them.
Right.
Especially a man. Now, you know, a man grabs a 2-year-old. If I was to hit a 2-year-old as hard as I could swing, it's going to be damaged.
Yes,
it is. And that stuff is abuse, and that's done with intent. And yes, those people need to go to jail. Yeah,
this guy was pretty, according to what this is, he would hit them in the stomach, their feet, cheek, chin.
Oh, my gosh.
Their elbows, apparently their head, their face. It don't matter. All over their body, he was doing that. And that, you know, that's the line is crossed.
Oh yeah, big time.
But I will tell you, I probably would never spank a grandchild. They'd have to be doing something.
I've spanked every one of mine but the granddaughter.
I think they would. I think they'd have to be doing something pretty, because I mean, I think grandchildren listen better than children. They're your own children.
They do.
I think you can usually say like I would say Riri doesn't like that, you're making Riri so sad when you act that way, and immediately it's like pump the brakes. Let me stop my behavior. But I mean, my kids, if I tried gentle parenting them like that, they would have ran all over me, because they
would laugh at you.
were stubborn and was going to do the way they wanted to do, and I had to get a hold of them somehow.
Yeah.
Gentle parenting was not going to work with my kids ever.
No.
Well, to an extent, my son, I could say, son, that really disappoints me that you did that. And he'd sit in his room and cry about it.
Oh, really?
Uh-huh.
Oh, wow.
Yep. Not the other two, not
No.
the girls.
The other two, they laugh at you.
You would think that it'd be the boy that was the toughest
Yeah.
one. No, he was the most sensitive.
Oh, I'm pretty
Those
emotional
other two
myself.
girls were just like me.
Yeah.
They were like, "You're gonna spank me," you
Yeah,
know.
go to
that's
it.
whatever.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
You know you're gonna hurt your hand, right?
That's right.
You know.
I got books out my pants. Go and knock yourself out.
You know, so and when they were little, I could get out it was a little one of those paint stir sticks, and I put Mommy's love handle on it. And if they got out of, I'd get that thing. I say, I'm gonna get that love handle after
There
you,
we
and
go.
then straighten them up. You know. Then they got a little bit older, and I had to threaten them with something else.
Well, it is pure fact. Fear is a motivator. And I think discipline is required in children. And if you don't, you've seen them in Walmart nowadays. It's never been disciplined. They scream, fall out on the floor because they want a $2 sucker. And mom says no, so they just pitch a screaming fit. And you've seen them as adults out there, all these liberals out there screaming and hollering, don't know what sex they are, don't have a clue what their country's about. Those are the people that needed some discipline growing up, but they missed it.
I went to eat. I'm not going to say where I was, in case this person's listening. I went to eat with Baden and Mike last week. And there was a lady that was standing in front of us, and she had a little boy with her. I guess it was her little boy. And he was being stubborn. You know, he was probably 6 or 7, I guess.
They go to test them.
Being stubborn. And she was like trying to get him to move out of the way, and he kept standing, still and wouldn't. So she grabbed the back of his sweatshirt, like where his hood was, and tried to pull him a little bit. And he jerked away from her like that and started kicking her and doing all this other stuff.
God.
And then she jerked him up by his arm, and they went straight to the bathroom. But before,
and you say, good for you.
But during all of that, she was trying to,
well, she's in a public.
She was trying to diffuse it.
Yeah.
And he kept saying, you hurt me when you did that. You choked me. You pulled me. You did this. You did that. And she grabbed the back of his sweatshirt where the hood was, and she might have pinched him a little bit. I don't think it was intentional.
Big deal.
I was watching the whole thing, so she didn't do anything to physically harm him. She was just trying to get him to move out of the way and mind.
Let's just diffuse the situation.
But after a minute, it didn't work. But when he kicked her, she jerked him up by his arm and drug him immediately off to the bathroom. And then I was like, and here's the thing, I'm standing there and it's all happening right here in front of me, and I'm like, oh goodness, and I thought for 1 second she was gonna spank him right in front of everybody.
Well, I've actually,
I would have.
my 2 boys right there
I would
in
have
front
popped
of
them
and
twice.
dare anybody to say anything to me either.
I got my son one time in church. He was giggling and cutting up, and I church pinched him. I got him up underneath that arm where that little bitty skin
And
is
tears
right
was
there.
in his eyes.
And he had been in there. He was over there going,
Uh-oh.
whispering, and I was going. I was
cut
looking
that
at him,
out, though.
going. I was like,
Uh-oh.
I was doing
and
the
you give
wrong
that look
thing.
first.
Stop it.
Don't embarrass
And
me
he
in
kept
church.
on, and he would look at me, and he start giggling, and then they start doing something else. So I reached up under there, and I got him. He went, ow, like that. And this is a small church. Preacher stopped, everybody stopped what they were doing, looked over at that, and started giggling.
Of course.
Because
they knew
he
what
said,
happened.
He goes, that hurt. He did it underneath his arm like that. Because a couple of times when he was giggling, folks were kind of looking over there. And I was getting embarrassed, and I was like, this is going to shut down right now. We're closing this all the way down.
This right now.
Ending it.
And the little armpit, you do it every time.
And I pinched him, and then everybody started laughing because they knew what I had done.
Yes,
And they were over there going,
well, they've all been there before.
the preacher didn't say a word, but I knew what he was thinking.
He
It was all
hesitated,
over his
just kept
face.
right
He was
on with the
probably going, this is what we preach on.
Yeah. This is it, right?
Spare the rod, spoil the child. But I did feel bad because it did leave a mark.
Well, you were mad.
And I don't mean
and
a
you
tiny
pinched
one
a little
either.
too hard.
I probably did pinch a little too hard.
You were embarrassed. You were mad. And after that third bad look, I can show you how to end this.
And a couple of times I kind of like did my hand. I was like, touching them, going, stop it, quit. And they were not. They were him and his cousin. They were getting tickled about something.
Well, that's.
And I was like, I'm shutting it down. Cousin immediately did like this.
Every kid in the church straightened up after that.
Like he was sitting up like this. He wouldn't even look. He wouldn't even look my way. He was just looking straight ahead.
No eye contact. No,
my son the whole time was going.
No eye contact.
And you could see the tears come up. I know it hurt. I know it stung. It probably stung so bad that he was about to sneeze, But he was so upset with me for embarrassing him like that. I said, "You were embarrassing me. We were in God's house, and you were being disrespectful. So you deserve that pinch. You probably deserve more."
That's a parent's job.
Yeah.
I know when the kids were little, I had a bunch of video games, and I would make them go with me, especially during Christmas, to collect the video games and talk to some of the kids around there. And I'd ask them, "What are you getting for Christmas? What'd you have for dinner last night? What you going to have for lunch?" So they would see what was going on. And then forever, we've picked out a couple of families and done a Christmas for them. Mm-hmm. And the kids would gripe and complain and whine, "I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that." Now today, they pick out families and do their Christmas for them. So it does have a lasting impact with them.
I agree, it does. Good morning, Barry. As we're about to say goodbye. Good morning.
Good morning. Goodbye.
And goodbye.
All in one.
Appreciate you. It's 9:02. That is going to do it for us here on Morning Mayhem on this wintry Wednesday because it's cold outside. I'm sorry, I can't. It's supposed to get up to 50 today, and that's
man, that's hot.
Look, compared to yesterday, it is. Woo!
Dude, it was freezing yesterday.
It was cold.
That wind was icy.
It was cold. There were some places I think got a flurry or two.
I think I got frostbite.
I think I might have to, yes. Thank you so much for co-hosting with me today. You saved the day for me, and I do appreciate it. So we will see y'all tomorrow. Don't forget, Maplesville and Wadley tomorrow,
the big one.
3 p.m. Jemison Christmas parade at 5 and the tree lighting right after. We'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching and listening.